All right, so now let's talk about tablature. So what it is a way for us guitarists to read musical notation without needing to read kind of proper musical notation, okay? So we're not gonna have to learn the classical notes. We're gonna be using a number system that's gonna tell us exactly where we need to be putting our fingers on the guitar, okay? So it's really an awesome thing for us guitarists. So the basics of tab is like this. It's a little bit confusing at first because when you look at a tab on paper, the sixth string is going to be on the bottom, okay? So your first string is going to be on top, your sixth string is going to be on the bottom. And what I'm going to do now is in the screen here, I'm going to put an example of that first riff that we just learned, the 035, 0365 riff. Remember that? So in that example that you can see on screen right now, I'm actually playing exactly this. So you can see it 035, 0365, 03530. Okay, put it over here on screen now. So that is how you're going to be reading. So each line represents a string on the guitar, and the numbers represent a fret. So the 0 means you're playing an open string, the 3 means you're playing the note on the 3rd fret, the 5 means you're playing that same string, the 6th string on the 5th fret, and so on, okay? So that's kind of basically how it works. It's a little bit confusing since the 6th string is always going to be on the bottom, okay? So you're going to have to kind of remember that. Now in the next example that I'm going to be putting here, we're going to have that exact same exercise that we just learned, but with 2 strings, right? So on the 3rd and the 4th string. And this is where you're going to see it really well. That 035 is now happening on 2 strings and not on just 1, okay? And another thing that I want you to see is how the numbers are parallel with each other. The 0s are parallel, the 3s, the 5s, and what that means is that it's happening in the exact same time, okay? So since they're exactly lined up parallelly, they are being playing at the exact same time. If the 0s were to be apart from each other, so if there was 1 0 here and 1 here, that would mean that you play them one at a time. But since that they're parallel, it means that you're playing those notes together, okay? So let me just play that for you one more time, and I want you to look at it on the paper here while I play it, okay? Just so that can really sink in. So again, that 035, 0365, 03530. All right, so on the tab you can see very clearly that that is happening on the 3rd and on the 4th string at the same time, okay? All right, so those are the very basics of tabs, and I really hope that this is making sense for you. Let's get into another lesson now, and then as we move on in this course, we're going to be using more tabs, and I'm going to be showing you more examples of how you can use them and have a easier time playing guitar with them, okay? All right, I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for checking this one out. See you there. Bye-bye.